Creatine is one of the most popular supplements in the world, especially among athletes and gym goers. But what if you're trying to conceive? Is creatine safe to take when you're preparing for pregnancy, or could it harm your chances? Well, let's unpack what the science says. Hi there, I'm Melanie, a dietitian specialising in fertility and prenatal nutrition. My passion is helping couples give their future baby the best start possible in life. If that's your goal too, make sure that you hit subscribe and join our community. Now, creatine is most famous in the sports world. It's naturally found in small amounts in foods such as meat and fish, and it plays an important role in producing energy in our muscles and our brain. Supplementation can improve strength, muscle recovery, and even cognitive function. But the question is, does creatine fit into the preconception picture? Well, first of all, the good news is that creatine has been studied for decades and is considered very safe for healthy adults at recommended doses. Typical supplementation is around 3 to 5 grams per day. Side effects are rare, but some people report bloating or stomach upset, particularly if they take large amounts all at once. When it comes to fertility specifically, we don't yet have a huge body of research. However, creatine is being studied for its potential benefits in pregnancy because of its role in energy metabolism. There's early evidence that it may even help protect baby's brain in cases where oxygen supply is limited during birth. But this research is still emerging and we definitely need more. So what about trying to conceive? Well, at this stage, there's no evidence that creatine harms fertility in either men or women. In fact, because creatine supports energy production, it may even be beneficial for women going through fertility treatments or for men looking to optimize exercise and overall health. But here's the important part. Supplements are to supplement. So if your diet is poor, your lifestyle is sedentary, and your sleep is all over the place, creatine is not going to fix that. There are a few situations where I would recommend exercising caution. If you have kidney disease or a history of kidney problems, creatine may not be appropriate, as your kidneys are responsible for processing creatinine, the breakdown product of creatine. Also, if you're taking other supplements or medications, it's always best to double check for interactions with your healthcare provider. Let me give you a quick example. I worked with a client, let's call her Emma, who is a keen CrossFit athlete and planning to start a family. She was worried that her daily creatine might be interfering with her fertility. We looked at her overall lifestyle. Her diet was nutrient rich, she was a healthy weight, and her blood tests showed no issues with kidney function. For her, continuing creatine at a sensible dose was absolutely fine. But we also emphasised that her fertility outcomes would be far more influenced by her intake of folate, iron and omega-3s, along with reducing alcohol and getting a good night's sleep. So here's the bottom line. If you're otherwise healthy, taking creatine in recommended doses while trying to conceive is considered safe. But remember, supplements should never be the foundation. Focus first on building a diet full of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, protein and healthy fats, and then add supplements strategically if they support your goals. Now, if you'd like help with a personalised plan for your fertility journey, I'd love to support you. Just check out the description box for details on how to book a consultation. And don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment with your questions and subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode. I'll see you again soon.
And were you okay with that?
Yeah, I was actually. Thank you. Yeah.